Well, today we're going to talk about the country of tulips, windmills, and the well-known clockwork orange, Holland. Holland, the Netherlands, or the Kingdom of the Netherlands, three terms that even many intellectuals tend to confuse, and that although to some extent this confusion is normatively valid, we lovers of geography and history should be more than clear. So, are you interested in knowing what this difference is all about? Alright, then stay until the end of the video. Let's go from top to bottom, starting with the Kingdom of the Netherlands, and yes, I say the full name because it has a different connotation than just the Netherlands. Well, this is one of the 193 member countries of the UN, which has a peculiarity that it shares with two other countries, the Kingdom of Denmark and the United Kingdom. These three UN member states are made up of constituent countries, in the case of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, made up of Curaçao, Aruba, St. Martin, three countries located in the Caribbean Sea, and of course the Netherlands, which, even though it is in plural, refers to a single country. Each has its own government and council of ministers. That's right. The Netherlands is by far the most important country in the Kingdom of the Netherlands, since it has more than 95% of the population and total area of the country. Likewise, it is the only one located in continental Europe and where the government headquarters is located, in addition to being the country of residence of the royal family. Now let's talk about the division of this constituent country, which is made up of 12 provinces and 3 special municipalities that make up the Dutch Caribbean Bonaire, St. Eustatius and Saba. Note, even though they are in the Caribbean, they have a different status than the other constituent countries as they directly depend on the government of the Netherlands. As for their provinces, well, it's worth noting that out of the 12, the most prominent are North Holland and South Holland. And with this, we move on to the next term. Well, yes, it turns out that the well-known Holland is, or are actually, 2 provinces of the Netherlands, where the most important cities, Amsterdam, Rotterdam, and Netherlands, are located. And speaking of this country, it would also be incorrect to call its inhabitants Dutch and its language Dutch, as the correct term would be Dutch language and Dutch inhabitant, which, by the way, this term comes from the translation in Dutch language Netherlands, which literally means Netherlands. Now, is it correct to use the terms Holland and Dutch? Well, to a certain extent, the RA accepts it as such, and even most Dutch people wouldn't have a problem, perhaps because they are already used to it. But as I initially said, if you want to differentiate yourself from the rest, well, here's a good fact for you. But now, why have we gotten used to incorrectly naming this influential country? In reality, long before the unification of the Netherlands in 1815, after the Napoleonic Wars, the regions of North and South Holland were already quite well known in the maritime field. Going back to the beginning of the 17th century, both regions were part of most trade routes thanks to their strategic geographical location. So when sailors were asked where they were headed, they mentioned Holland, which over time became synonymous with the country that is now known as the Kingdom of the Netherlands. And what do you think? Do you think the RA did well to accept the term Netherlands? Don't forget to leave your comment, and if you liked this video, support me with a like and subscribe to my channel. See you next time!